Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We've had the first day of Summit today. The game's just finishing for that now. We've had a full list of them. Some surprises, but yeah, we'll get into that part later. In today's video, I wanted to look at this game here. We had a Fnatic B complexity. Obviously, Cole is still playing with the standard of Yugi, which is probably why they've not been playing so well, which is understandable. Poison is a key part of them. But yeah, we have this team and we have Fnatic coming into it, and Fnatic, I've come into it with the new pick of Train. I don't think they've been picking it before. Doesn't really scream at me a Fnatic map. They haven't played a lot of CS recently. They've got, how many maps they have in the last 3 months? Not very many. They played of Wonders 2, 5 Trains, 6, another 5 of them, 11, 6 more, 17, 6 more, 26, and 4 more there. So 30 maps in the last 3 months, which is in the last 3 months, which isn't that much. So anyway, they've come into this and they've absolutely smashed complexity. Much less close than anything that complexity you had at the last Premier Global Finals. They were just a lot less competitive in this match, and we had a Fnatic taking 7 round T side, not bad for Train, and then smashing them 9-0 on the CT side, and then 16-12 on Cole's pick of Mirage, which everybody knows how to pick, knows how to play essentially. So yeah, we had a nice demo from Fnatic to look at Train here, and I haven't done a Train demo yet, so we're going to move into this now. What I wanted to look at as a pocket strat is the Fnatic B hit, so we're just going to watch this for now. And this is, they've lost the pistol as 1v1, but then forced into it with decent buy actually, AK, rifle, I think it was an AK, but anyway. They're half investing so they can buy next round, but they're properly rushing out here. Full blind, and they've actually lost the initial engagement. Yes, they've traded unfavorably. And now on the site, an amazing shot to be hit from Jackinho. My Swedish is not great, so that's not going to be how you pronounce it, but honestly, it's not a bad round for. I mean, you could say it's just a rush B, but is it really? Is it really just a rush B? Because if you did this round, if Cole did this round, if Cloud9 did this round, it would not have worked. It's because of the fast thinking. Like, they have a set strat. They're not just going to stop. They keep moving forward. They move forward as 4 people, which is quite important. Yeah, that's really key. They know who's doing what. Like Jackinho here, he has the smoke, but this is like a no stop. They're not lining things up here. So just before we go, we have JW and Brolin who are first down. Then we have Jackinho. Where's Golden lining his smoke up? So Golden's used his smokes somewhere. I don't know where that's landed. It's got to be a con smoke, right? Yeah, that's a con smoke. That one there. And then he's flashing, and this flash is actually the most critical thing in the entire. No, it's the next flash. It's the next flash. So he flashes now. And Krim, this blinds like all 3 of the Cole players. So it's that late util. It's not just the rush B no stop, and then obviously these shots are hit again. But oh no, that's not a good thing to hit. But yeah, so the important things are, it's very simple strat. You rush, you don't stop. All four of you go, no matter what you encounter, you go. You trade out as best you can on the site. Then you need one person to line. I'll find out this. We'll go and find this lineup from Golden's perspective. But you need one person to throw the smoke to the B side of Con, which helps to isolate the fights for your players. Okay, so this is the lineup for it. Dot crosshair from Golden. Just a little simple jump throw, but it's very quickly. He knows that has to be fast. And then here, Jackinho is instantly smoking that molly, and it's because of the favourable the speed that they get out. They even get the plant, and I mean at this point, this is a success for them. They have what 2,900 loss bonus plus the plant. It's loads of money. They're stacked for the next round, even if they lose. And then it's these flashes from Golden here that allow them to get these 2 kills, which are the best. That's what wins them the round. This late util, and they're not complicated. They're just bounced off the top of the. They're just flashes that come straight out of here. Where are we? Bounce off the wall, and then they flash the entire site, like literally anywhere you're standing. You can see over there. So yeah, it's a good round. It's a very easy, simple strat that honestly, if you were to copy it and just say rush B, there'd be some massive details that you'd miss out. And it's very cheap. They all kept $2,000 in the bank. But anyway, that's the simple rush B strat. But yeah, and then we have these games that have happened today. So my predictions yesterday were we had Fnatic Complexity 2-0. That's what happened. OG v Dignitas, I guessed a 2-0, but Dignitas actually showed some fight. They were much better than I was expecting, and these were some close maps. But they ended up being beaten out by OG. FaZe v Mousesports, much less close than I was expecting. The Mousesports guys completely ran over them, quickly beat them. Heroic MIBR. Let's go look at the scores of this. I don't think it was that close in the end, apart from one overpass. So, things to take away from this. Heroic had on a map they picked, they had a 5-round T-side. That's not really good enough for an overpass. Like, you can get more, especially against a team that haven't been together for long. But I mean, 11-4, that's strong enough, I guess. And they fixed a lot of the things that, I mean, I was really worried coming out of last year. Heroic looked awful. Even in the games they won, they looked awful. It's just impressive to see them win. But I mean, I haven't lost hope for the MOBR guys. Maybe my predictions for Group B are going to be slightly wrong because of that, but whatever. Okay, and then what else do we have? We had, I didn't even predict this, but Sangha v Young Ninjas. This exact matchup happened yesterday, and Sangha barely won out with an OT win in Vertigo. So I'm really happy that Young Ninjas, as we believe in these guys, we believe in the Young Ninjas, and yeah, I'm glad they won that out. We had, this is the most disappointing match of them all. Virtus Pro Nip with a new logo. Let's go. In case any of you haven't seen it, I don't know what to think about it. What is this? I'm not sure it's the logo that I don't like. I think it's more the colour, the neon green. I don't know. I'm sure it'll grow on me. But what will not grow on me is this performance. Nip looked awful. And I mean, it was a combination of VP looking great, but I don't know how they got run over this much by VP, and that is probably the most disappointing match I've seen today. And then FURIA, I thought they would win, but I mean, Cloud9 looked strong with Zeppa. And yeah, we've got a couple close maps. Cloud9 one was less close, but either way, FURIA won that out. with Honda. Actually, let me see what these scores were like. Do we have Honda? Honda was bottom again. Okay. Has he had any positive maps? Matches. No. Okay. This has to change. I don't know. Like, it's impressive that they've won with him like that. 15, 17, 14. He needs to stop dying. But I mean, I know they're using him to make space, like an art player, but 2 arts on a team won't work, especially when you start playing against better, more profound teams. But I think I saw Yuri step up massively, 61 to 49, especially on train. I think. I mean, Yuri's looked good in 2020, one in 2021, 1.76 rating, 1.45. Yeah, some of these players are massively performing. So it's good to see. Okay, so tomorrow's predictions we have Fnatic OG. This is difficult for me because I can't really tell whether the OG Dignitas game was more OG not performing as well as they should, or whether it was Dignitas looking better than they should. What map did Fnatic ban out today? Was their first ban? Okay, they're not playing Nuke, which is fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I reckon Fnatic will 2-1 that. I mean, OG a good team, but are they up to the standard? And then this is Mousesports Heroic. I think Mousesports is going to take that, to be honest. Yeah, Mousesports should. I reckon in 2-1. I don't know why I'm not believing in Heroic at the moment. They looked really strong in like September kind of time, August, September, but they fell off massively at the end of the year. I don't know whether it was just exhaustion. They were playing a lot of maps, but that's not really an excuse. There's tier 2 teams playing a lot, just as many. So yeah, we had that. Young Ninjas beat Windstrike. The odds are going to be massively favouring. Who do I expect to take that? I mean, Windstrike should win it, right? I'm not going to predict on that. I don't want to. I just don't know. And VP FURIA. Oh, if VP come in exactly like they did today, it should be a 2-1 really for VP. With FURIA, a strong team, both aggressive playstyles. That's actually gonna be a really nice game to watch. I might have to make sure I watch that. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see how well these predictions are and see what I can bring you guys tomorrow. Right. Have a good night.